Great, you?
Good, thank you.
You guys holding up all right?
Yeah.
So far, so good.
What time is it? Oh, 3? Yeah, you don't have much time left, right? What can I tell you?
What can you tell us?
Everything. I can tell you it's a direct pickup from the finale last season. Obviously, Nora came back from the future and dropped this massive bomb on them. That A, she's their daughter from the future, and B, that she screwed up. So this year, thematically, we're sort of exploring the idea of legacy. What you leave behind for Barry and Iris and the team. Everybody has this sort of question that they're asking themselves, but for Barry particularly, it's what's more important, me being a great speedster, or me being the Flash, or me being a great father. So Barry has certainly messed up time after time when he travels in time. So it's fun to have him on the other side of it and try to help Nora get through this.
Are there some fatherly moments where, since they're relatively close in age, going from your father, you have to listen to me type?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's like I'm a father of 2 boys, and I put my foot down quite often, but it's interesting for Barry and Iris. They're dealing with an adult. It's almost more like the way Joe and Wally were introduced. So, but it's different where I think when Iris first meets her, she has an instant connection, or she feels it, and Barry's a little bit more hesitant. They've been burned before with people coming into Star Labs saying I'm so-and-so, and they're not. So Barry's a little bit more hesitant, but Nora is super stoked to be with her dad. So it's interesting, as we saw last season, Nora kind of ignored Iris.
He's amazing. That's why. He's good looking.
Love that guy, right? But you'll find out what that rift is all about.
Speaking about an interruption,
Yeah.
what can you tell us, if anything, about the character Tom Cavanaugh will play in this season?
Has he talked to you guys yet?
Not yet.
I think it'll be better coming from him, but at the end of last year, Tom and I sat down and, I wish that we could take all the credit, but we don't. A lot of it's him. So we sort of talked generally about how do we create a character that's different and unique and still fun and funny and mean something to the team. And so we landed on this guy that sort of provides us a way. It gives us avenues into the big bad. It gives us avenues into all of the team, and it helps in a lot of ways with his relationship with the Wells, Ralph Dibny relationship. It should be fun. Yeah.
So are we going to see Nora make any mistakes that Barry has made in the past and see him get a chance to kind of be like, no, let me tell you this is wrong kind of situation? Are we going to see that?
Yeah, in episode 1, you learn a lot about the mistake that she made, and it's kind of mind-boggling to him. But it's funny because he created Flashpoint, right? So I don't know if you ever top that, but what she tells him sort of is on that level.
So whereas he accidentally changed John's daughter to a son, does she erase her twin brother in the womb?
Oh, that's funny. Maybe now. No.
Credit.
I'll send you a check. I don't think we're going to do much of that sort of time, like the fallout with things like that. But there's a lot of I've done that. I'm back now. I did something in the past, and how does it affect me 30 years from now?
Who's keeping track of all the time?
Oh my God, it's a nightmare. Yeah, it's funny when I got hired to write on this show. I was super stoked about time travel, and then after doing it for 3 years, I'm like, okay, we need to take a break. So we did last year, and then I was really excited to do it again this year until we started breaking the first episode. I'm like, oh my God, all these headaches again. No, it's a lot of fun, but it's kind of like I think people online have probably a more detailed, because we just ran out of board space. If we it would be as big as this room if we were there's like 47 timelines or something.
Thanks very much, guys.
Nice.